So City Canvas began as an idea to show the power of art to quickly transform cities. They solicited artists and executed large-scale art projects in 7 different cities in 7 months. It's truly an amazing pilot project.
When I first heard about this project and Real Artways was invited to participate in it, I thought, well, what artists do we know in the state of Connecticut who would do something interesting? And the truth is, I immediately thought of Adam. It's always felt natural to work with him because he feels very serendipitous. His mind is always alert. He's always looking for connections.
So it's a conceptual mural which is built on a brick wall, and the basic idea is an image, giant image of an oak tree. I've noticed at a certain point that when water is applied to untreated concrete, it changes color. Perhaps I even, as a child, played with that very difference by spraying water on a concrete sidewalk. We're hoping for that effect of the tree appearing with the rain, staying there throughout the whole rain, and then slowly disappearing as the wall dries up. So that little element of magic is what we're after, and that's kind of what good art is about kind of surprising the viewer.
This really challenges the stereotypical notion of a mural, that it's a static experience, and this is the complete opposite.
Adam's project actually gives meaning to what you see every day on the license plate, that we're the Constitution state. The charter oak is the iconic symbol of that.
This tree became known as the charter oak tree because it was used as a hiding place for the piece of paper that was Connecticut's original charter, saying that Hartford was free from the rules of England. This painting by Charles de Wolfe Brownell was painted in 1857, a year after the charter oak tree was struck down by lightning. People came out in tears into the streets of Hartford, and so memorializing this tree through Adam's project is the perfect way to connect the history of Connecticut with its present.
So the 20th century gave us a legacy of ugly gray walls in our cities, and what we've done is made those into art. And there's a broad range from traditional murals to mosaics to the interactive mural in Hartford to light illumination.
Originally this was to be just a wall installation, and then some of the parties involved in the project wanting this to be more prominent, more visible. Projection is, first of all, this very contemporary way of putting art out in the urban environment. Yeah, I like that extension of the project with the projection, which is kind of looming over the wall installation, and because of the proximity of both, it worked out very well with these 2 pieces of art reading as a one organism.
Real Artways for 22 years has been doing public art projects in which we invite an artist with whom we want to work to come and begin to work with us, with the process being very open-ended.
As the visual arts coordinator at Real Artways, I've been working with Adam probably on like a daily basis, coordinating materials, hashing out ideas, offering solutions and things like that. What was really exciting to see is how close the final product is to our initial intention.
Jonathan was my sounding board in terms of reaffirming my instincts as to how the project should proceed. And in addition to this, he was also this invaluable technical advisor, both of my collaborators, J.D. Ritchie and John O'Donnell.
My specific job is all in the installation of the piece, which for 3 days was spent doing graphite transfers of every little section, and then there was a couple days spent up on a lift adhering it to the wall, and now there'll probably be another 3 or 4 days of cutting the stencil out of the material, and then another 3 or 4 days of spraying it.
It's a wonderful feeling. I love getting dirty working on art, and having another artist assisting me in this is a very, very wonderful situation, because we're speaking the same language. We understand in the same manner what needs to transpire, and over the weeks of working together, we've even developed one styles, so each of us is doing the same elements in a very similar manner.
I think cities have historically served the purpose of bringing people together to think, to share and interact, and I think that art is a perfect medium by which to do that. I think our particular piece is going to really have people focused in on our identity as a city and as a capital city. We're hoping that City Canvas helps our city redefine and take its rightful place in the cultural revolution that we're experiencing in Hartford, one that's rooted in history, in its economics, and in its people.
Mayor Segarra understands the importance of our creative community, the creative economy. He empowers us to come together to affect change.
The beauty of this project is that this has not been any compromise of my artistic integrity. If anything, my original smallish idea blossoming into something that's beautifully realized. This has been an amazing opportunity for me, and I'm really grateful to all of the people involved and the organizations involved in this.
Imagine what Connecticut would be like if every wall in every city was art.
The idea is to bring space alive.
A city can really be a canvas that would draw people into downtown, no matter what city it is.
My goal is to re-energize that legacy of creativity that Hartford has and use it to make everyone who calls Hartford home very proud.
This is just the beginning of that bigger story, so just stay tuned, there's a lot in store.